changed my mind, and someone else is sitting in your seat. I know that I said there'd be no one else. I know that I said I'll be true. Baby, I'm gonna keep it zero, and here's the short and the narrow. I've nothing left to offer you. I'm all cried out. You took a whole lot of loving for a handful of nothing. It's hard to give you something when you're pushing and you're shoving me around. So don't look surprised, there was no disguise. You knew where I stood from the start. So stop, look around you, you're right back where I found you. Tie back your cold and empty heart. I'm all cried out. You took a whole lot of loving for a handful of nothing. It's hard to give you something when you're pushing and you're shoving. I'm all cried out. You took a whole lot of loving. I'm all cried out. It's hard to give you something when you're pushing and you're shoving me around. You go your way, and I will go mine. I won't stay around here. Don't you waste my time. You took a whole lot of loving for a handful of nothing. It's hard to give you something when you're pushing and you're shoving. I'm all cried out. You took a whole lot of loving. I'm all cried out. It's hard to give you something when you're pushing and you're shoving me around. I'm all cried out.
Lovely girl. Lovely girl. This is the girl that saw me through my first live final.
Yes.
Oh, it's lovely to have you back as well.
It's great to be back.
Who's looking after the children tonight?
My partner, John.
Oh, he couldn't come tonight?
No, he's looking after the kids.
Because you're moving on from singing now, you told me.
Yes, I want to do some acting.
As well, and so you should.
Yeah.
You're so powerful.
Thank you.
Top, well done.
Thank you very much.
The phone line's open at 9:15, so if you think Alison Moyet is the champion of champions, make a note of this number, 09011 980004. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Can as Alison Moyet.
Thank you.
Right, onwards to 1994. The lottery began that year, but Wet, Wet, Wet already hit the jackpot when they spent 15 weeks at #1 with Love Is All Around. A good year for Marti Pellow and a great year for his sound-alike. When he's not singing for his supper, he's singing for Wigan. Let's reacquaint ourselves with John Finch.
My name's John Finch. I appeared on Stars in Their Eyes in 1994 as Marti Pellow. My life changed overnight from winning Stars in Their Eyes. I used to work in an electronics factory, but I never went back. I packed my job in straight away. So I've been doing professional singing now for 5 years. It's good to get back to Wigan on a Saturday afternoon with my pals going to the match, you know, meet up with old friends and talk about the game. I do enjoy that. That's in my spare time. Well, being two Marti Pellows on the show, I think it's a good thing. The Wet, Wet, Wet fans, I think, are getting the best of both worlds. Because they get to see two periods of the music. And there's no prizes for guessing which period of music I do. An amazing thing happened to me the day after I've won Stars in Their Eyes. I got a call from the manager of Wet, Wet, Wet. And he asked me would I mind coming to a private party in London. And I couldn't believe it. So I went along to London and I ended up singing the song I sang on the show with the man himself. What a great experience that was. Never forget that as long as I live.
And here comes another unforgettable night for John and his girlfriend Deborah, back behind the immortal portal with another smile, another suit, and another #1. Tonight, singing live, once again, John Finch is Marti Pellow!
Doesn't matter how sad I made you. Doesn't matter hard I tried. And just remember the same old reason reflected in your eyes. You said you wanted me. Caught up in your wishing well, your hopes inside it. Take your love and promises. You make them last. Caught up in your wishing well, your hopes inside it. Take your love and promises and make them last. You make them last. Oh, you make them last.
Still on top form.
Thank you.
Good man. Oh, and I did a terrible thing to you on that final, didn't I?
Certainly did.
I made John propose to his girlfriend, and she was Miss Wigan, wasn't she? Did you marry her?
She still won't marry me, Matthew.
Is she still there? Is that Deborah? Are you still together?
Still together, but she still won't marry me.
That's something, for heaven's sake. Now, did you carry on a career as Marti Pellow or as yourself? That's what I want to know.
I've got a career as Marti Pellow, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you're dressing like him and looking like him. No need for wigs anymore. If you're wishing Marti Pellow's lucky tonight, then here's the number to call at 9:15. 09011980005. And don't forget, you can vote at our website by clicking on www.starsintherise.co.uk. Ladies and gentlemen, John Finch as Marti Pellow. Well done. We still have 5 more champions backstage ready to stride out through the legendary lintels. Oh, yes. The songs and the stars remain the same, but what else has changed over the decade of those doors? 10 years ago, the only place you'd find a talking mutant turtle that does karate was in a cartoon. These days, thanks to genetic modification, there's several in the government. But of course, back then, we were terrified of eating British beef. We still are, but now we do it just to spite the French. Where were you in 1995 and 96? What and who were you doing? We've got more amazing living memories to jog your minds and grab your votes. After the break, I'll see you then. Don't go away.
Get the taste, cut the fat. New Pringles Right.
Are you getting the hit you need? You've got to try this. Airwaves, the amazing vapor release gum from Wrigley's. It tastes great and it bursts with fast-acting menthol and eucalyptus vapors that help your nose feel clear. The vapor goes on and on. Sugar-free Airwaves. The vapor hits you fast and lasts.
These flash wipes are great. You just pop, wipe, and throw away. Now, let's see that again. In slow motion. Oh, and you can now get them in fresh lemon scent, too.
Would you like to sit? Coffee.
Please.
Here it is, the jungle artichoke. I've survived weeks on these babies. Right, guys, we've got to have silence, because there's hippos in there. Jungle's biggest killers, right? Don't even breathe or we're dead. Hey, Adam, let's roll.
Okay, then.
Action!
Of course, there is an easier way to get a taste of the jungle. Celebrate the release of Disney's Tarzan with the new Jungle Chicken Sandwich, only at McDonald's.
At Sainsbury's, our organic range includes organic bread, organic carrots, organic ice cream, organic ready meals, organic lager. In fact, with our widest ever range, it's easy to eat organic food every day. Sainsbury's, making life taste better.
The eve of the millennium will be a night like no other. There'll be more resolutions, more invitations, more new beginnings, more revelations, and more millionaires. The National Lottery Big Draw 2000 will create more guaranteed millionaires on one night than ever before. It's time to take part.
Welcome back to Stars in the Rise, Champion of Champions. 10 years of grand final winners right here on this stage, totally live. 10 years. So, if Stars in the Rise was a small girl, we'd be starting big school in 2 years' time. In another 3, we'll be taking our GCSEs. And a year after that, we'll probably be going out with Michael Douglas. Back 4 years now. In '95, Eric Cantona took up Kung Fu. Blair won 4 Brits. And Take That said they were back for good. Then they split. And on this stage, 12 amazing star finalists gave 12 star performances, but Lee Griffiths won through and booked himself a place here tonight. Back then, the spotlight was a new experience, but now all the world's a stage. Here's what the doors opened for Lee.
My name is Lee Griffiths, and I was lucky enough to become the 1995 overall winner of Stars in the Rise as Bobby Darin. Ever since I was a typical teenager standing in front of a mirror, holding a brush, singing, I've always had this dream of wanting to perform in front of audiences, and that's what Stars and Rise has enabled me to do. It's fulfilled my dream. I used to be a sand and gravel plant operator, but the moment I won the show, that was it. I was going to be a singer. Now I find myself performing all over Europe, and also last year I sang on my first cruise, which was a great experience. A couple of weeks ago I received a phone call from Rodin School here in Brighton, asking me to perform in a charity show. But what's special about this charity show tonight is that my godson, Luke, he's only 6 years old, he's been asked to perform in the show as well alongside me. And I'm sure it won't be very long before he'll be appearing on Stars in the Rise as Ronan Keating or whoever. One of the most amazing things to come out of all of this was I did receive a phone call from the niece of Bobby Darin in California. And now we find ourselves writing to each other quite frequently and calling each other on the phone. The last time we chatted, I told her about my up-and-coming performance on the Champion of Champions live final, and she's very pleased that I'm keeping the memory of her Uncle Bobby alive.
And bringing back more memories for you and his family as he steps through the doors with a classic song from a classic musical, a real class act. Tonight, singing live once again, Lee Griffiths is Bobby Darin!
The shock, babe, has such deep depth, and it shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old back heat, babe, and it keeps it out of sight. You know when that shark bites with its teeth, babe, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves though wears old back heat, babe. So there's never a trace of red. I'll let it get good now on the sidewalk, ooh, sunny morning, lies a body just oozing life. Can someone sneak in round the corner? Could that someone be Mac the Knife? Oh, there's a tugboat down by the river, don't you know? We ever see a man back just a drooping on down. Oh, that cement is just, it's there for the waiting, dear. I'll get you 10 whole Mackies back in town. Now you hear about Louis Miller, he disappeared, babe. You have to draw it up, all is harder than cash. And now Maggie spends just like a sailor. Could it be your boy's done something rash?
dear chap. You are... I said you're a class act, and you're a terrific performer. You love it, don't you?
I do love it to
You're
bits.
marvellous, honestly. And when he came to us, you know, he was a shale shoveler from Shoreham. Honestly. And the first year he came back and he said, oh, it's been really tough. What's happened since then?
It's great now. I'm more happy now than I've ever been, and I'm enjoying it.
And not only that, you look it as well.
Yeah.
You deserve to do
Great
well.
song, great song.
A Champions Trophy is guaranteed to go back to Brighton, but only you can send Lee home as tonight's Star of Stars. So to vote for Bobby Darin, you'll need to call 090 1198 0006. And if you're the very model of a modern modem master, you can use our website to vote at www.starsintherise.co.uk. Ladies and gentlemen, Lee Griffiths as Bobby Darin. Right, time to concentrate. It's 1996 and beef was off the menu. Channel 5 was on the air and Marti Pellow was in the grand final. Same Marty, different fellow. From Whitstable in Kent, champion number 7, Paul Doody.
My name is Paul Doody. I appeared on Stars in the Rise in 1996 as Marti Pellow. When I won the live final, it was fantastic. The emotions just went through me, it just took over. I cried when I won, and I don't normally do that. Before I won the live final, I was working on the British Gas, digging holes for a living. And then 2 weeks after that, I managed to, to give up my day job, and now I sing for a living, and it's nice because I get to spend more time at home with my children. I don't think there'll be a problem with being 2 Marti Pellows on the show. I think it's good if you're a Wet Wet fan because you get to see 2 Wet Wet songs. There could be 10 Marti Pellows on there. It could be a Marti fest. A lot of people ask me what it was like winning Stars and Rise, and it's something you can't put down on words. You can't imagine it. It's something that happens to one person every year, as it has done. If you're a singer and you're on TV and you know how many thousands of people have voted for you, and it just overwhelms you. It is like literally winning the lottery. It's as good as that.
But will his numbers come up this evening? He's left Wet, Wet, Wet and gone solo in real life and on this stage. But he's not alone. His wife Amanda is in the audience as tonight, singing live once again, Paul Doody is Marti Pellow!
If you hear loud and clear, you get 1,000,000 kisses from me. Somewhere, somehow. And if the night's the lonely time for you, just listen to the words I give to you. Yeah. Let the song of ours play one more time. Somewhere, somehow. Now we're there. When I'm walking in the morning, smiling in the pouring rain, Lord, let it roll over me. And said I'm way late last night, been trying to put all things right. Lord, let the tears roll over me. And if the night's the lonely time for you, and just listen to the words I give to you. Let the song of ours play one more time. Somewhere, somehow, said I'll be there. Yeah. And if you're there from me somewhere, somehow. And if you feel like I feel, love cuts the deepest part of me, yeah. Somewhere, somehow. And if the night's the lonely time for you, just listen to the words I gave to you, yeah. Let the song of ours play one more time. Somewhere, somewhere, I'll be there.
You are such a nice chap, Paul. And I know you did that performance for Amanda's Uncle Kevin.
Yeah.
Stick with it, Uncle Kevin. And it was terrific as well. Tell us what your band is called.
Even Wetter.
Even Wouldn't it be spooky if Even Wetter got onto Top of the Pops?
Nice.
It might be good.
Nice.
It'd be good for Marty, and it would be good
Very
for
good
you.
very good.
You can vote for Marti Pellow circa 96 on 09011 980007. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Doody as Marti Pellow! We've already seen Shirley Bassey, Nat King Cole, Patsy Cline, Alison, Moyet, Bobby, Darin and 2 Marti Pellows. A great lineup or an extraordinary experiment in cloning? 3 more astounding performances to come after the break because, as the late Freddie Mercury once nearly sang, these are the champions, my friend, and they'll keep on fighting till the end. So Bish Miller, do the fandango and give the wife a quick scaramouche. We'll be back in 3 minutes Earth time. See you then. Bye-bye.
Okay, we've got the King's horses and all the King's men over there.
15 seconds to transmission.
Sorry. Where do you want me? On the what? On the...
10 seconds to transmission.
Hey, look, I can't say the word, can I?
Oh, for crying out loud, he means on the walls.
Did you just say walls? As in wall sausages? Oh, what, like their new chef selection?
Oh, yeah. Extra meaty, succulent, thick pork sausages sizzling away in a little pan.
Where do you want these 10 green bowls?
On the walls!
When your mind turns to sausage, think walls.
For the ultimate in retail therapy, follow 3 simple steps. 1, print your own money. 2, print your own money. And 3, print your own money. Go on, take advantage.
This town is my town. It's where I belong. I was born and bred here. These streets are my streets. I learned to kick a ball against this wall. If the truth be told, I was never that interested at school. I quite like woodwork, mind. But I got my real education here, Wallsend Boys Club, where I was discovered by Jack Hickson. And we remain great friends to this day. I stood on these terraces when I was a kid, dreaming of one day playing for Newcastle. But success hasn't changed me. I still like doing normal things, just like everyone else. A muck chicken sandwich, please. I'm just an ordinary bloke at heart, one of the people. Always have been, always will be.
He's a bit boring, isn't he?
Aye, you're not wrong there, like.
Is it ready to wear straight from the wash? Not with all these creases, it's not. Then you're ready for new Lenore Fabric Enhancer. The difference is clear. Ordinary softeners stay on the surface. Lenore Enhancer penetrates, smoothing fibers like a liquid iron for easier ironing. And sometimes no ironing at all. Ready to wear? Ready for anything. New Lenore Fabric Enhancer.